What up, YouTube? This your boy Rubber Band Trades. I'm back again with another trade recap for Friday, March 20th, 2026. All right, y'all. Before we get into this trade recap, I just want to break down some things that I was thinking about before we even took a trade today. So, one, it is triple witching day. That is the quarterly options expiration date. And I knew today would be probably volatile. And I also knew I did not want to overstay my welcome in any trade today, guys. So coming into today, I saw we had a 1 hour bearish FEG clashing up against a 1 hour bullish FEG. So I did not want to take any premature trades, right? So looking at the 5 minute right here, we did get an A plus setup. I'm not even gonna lie, this was the most A plus setup probably of the week. We got a liquidity sweep with a bearish CISD, that is a change in the state of delivery, and the market structure shift lower, and a 5 minute FVG, guys. So this was the A plus setup off the previous month low. Again, I did not take this trade setup simply because I wanted to wait to see what the market wanted to do first before coming into taking a trade today. So again, that the market retraced into that 5 minute FEG, which is also the yellow shaded area of my standard deviation zone, and my first TP would have been previous day low right there in the red shaded area, and that's the one standard deviation zone. So that trade would have worked to perfection. Honestly, sitting back and watching it, I'm not even mad that I did not take this trade because again, my plan was to come in and be patient today. So although this trade worked, it was good to see that one, we was right on the trade idea, and it was good to test my discipline on remaining patient throughout this trade, guys. So as you can see, the market is remaining heavy, and we're making that strong push lower into that one standard deviation zone. And it was only a matter of time before that previous day low got hit, guys. So my idea from here again is to one, let's see if we go hit this previous day low. One, also I knew, okay, if price wanted to get heavy below previous day low, I could potentially take this trade to lower levels, right? And the next level below previous day low was previous week low down near 24 210, it looks like. So I knew if price wanted it to, again, get heavy below previous day low, we can take that trade a little bit lower. So right here, again, at my raised shaded area, we're getting a bounce, and it's bouncing up into a 1 minute FVG. Now, if we would have came to the midpoint of this 1 minute FVG right here, I probably would have market buy or market sell into this trade to get down to that previous day low, since we did not hit it. However, we did not go to the midpoint of that FVG. The candle barely tapped it or lightly tapped that FVG before going lower. But as you can see right here, we're getting a little move lower. And now I'm just waiting for previous day low to get ran. All right. And this is pretty much where previous day low got ran. So we continue to stay heavy below previous day low, right? So now my mindset is, once we run previous day low, okay, where again can we go to take a trade in this direction? And again, that is the previous week low. So price likes to move from highs to lows and lows to highs, right? And if the market is bearish, we're attacking lows. So previous week low is the obvious trade destination in this case. So once we got pretty much heavy below previous day low, now all I'm doing, one, I want to see price come and retest the previous day low, right? Because since we broke a level of support, I want us to come retest that level of support, and if we get what we're looking for, we should get a rejection from that level. So here we go, going into the 10 a.m. open. Again, I'm just remaining patient. Again, I still like what I'm seeing out of the market because I do believe we can go take previous week low. So I really like what I'm seeing here. All I wanted to do is just see if we would get a small bounce to go back to previous day low again, so then we can get our entry. So on the 5 minute, we are forming what looks to be a 5-minute gap right off the 10 a.m. open, and you can see it's right there previous day low. So I put my 5 sell contract right at previous day low, and right now I'm just remaining patient, just waiting to see what the market wants to do. And now we're getting a little bounce up higher, so now we're just waiting for our order to get hit. Switch to the 1 minute. There was a 1 minute fair value gap right there. So right here I was a little worried that maybe price just wanted to tap that 1 minute gap and just continue lower. However, again, this whole series we are working on our discipline, so we are taking the trades that we plan. Let's not make the market deviate us from the plan, and we didn't do that today. So when price came back up, like I said, it formed a 5 minute fair value gap. This is where it lightly tapped into that 5 minute fair value gap. Not quite got yet to previous day low. However, it was right in the middle of that 5 minute gap, so that gave me more confidence that my order would get hit at some point. So here we are again. We're just waiting for the order to get hit, waiting to see if the market wants to continue this bearish price action lower. And honestly, guys, we just stayed patient, man. So this was a good trading day altogether. Our patience came through. So boom, right there, we got hit with our 5 contract sell limit right there, and instantly this trade started working. Like, I was not in any drawdown. I'll probably in a drawdown for about 2 seconds before this trade started working, guys, and it already started pushing 100 ticks like the minute I got into it. So I moved my stop into profit, because again, I am expecting bearish price action. So I'm expecting us to remain heavy right here. Like, just based off of the price action, I don't want us to come back up to retest that previous day low again. We already just retested. Let's make this move lower now. And that's kind of what I was thinking right here. So I moved my stop a little bit lower into profit. Right here, I seen the 5 minute was looking a little wonky, so I moved my stop just up a little bit to the midpoint of this 3 minute gap right here. And again, I'm just waiting to see what price wants to do here. So we're already in the trade. It's a stress-free trade. We got our stop in the profit. All we got to do is wait and see if our targets want to get hit. And as you can see right here, we got the 1 minute rejecting this 1 minute IFVG. That's the yellow box I drew out right there. And so the reason that's the IFVG is because that was a that was a bearish fair value gap that got ran on the previous day low retest, and then we ran it again to go back down lower. So I was expecting price to hold above that low, or I'm sorry, to hold below that IFVG right there, and then I got my 1 contract sell limit to go off at the next low. Right, so this is the base hit. This is me taking the base hit in this trade, right? And that's what's going to cause you as a trader to survive markets that are like this, right? So the market hasn't really been that efficient, honestly, in the past 6 months. So learning how to take base hits is what's going to keep you alive in this game, guys. And right here, I'm just setting up the rest of my buy limits to get taken off down near previous week low. However, once I seen that we were up 300 ticks on this trade and we had already passed the challenge, I just ended up closing my trade right there. So we got out around 224, 240, right? And that was a great exit because that was right before the market wanted to give us a little bounce. So guys, I mean, we passed both of our Apex evals already during this series. As you can see right here, I'm showing I made $743 today on this trade. We passed the Apex eval series. We're going to come back next week with the funded series, guys, so be on the lookout for that. So again, if you like the video, like the video. If you like the education I'm giving on this video, please subscribe. I'm going to have more education coming down the line, guys. It took me 3 years to get this knowledge, and I want to pass that on to you guys. So I appreciate y'all coming through, checking out this video. I appreciate y'all, showing love in the video with comments, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.